What is going on, Devil's World? Welcome back to another video. My name's CZ, and in this video I'm recording another Ciaran's Crazy World tutorial. In the last video we built the Trail Blockers game along with a bunch of updates. In this video we're going to be attempting to build the aquarium. We'll see how it actually goes. It might take 2 videos, I don't know yet. But first we need to get started on some corrections that I have around the world. And we're going to start out here in the bedroom. So first of all, I have the updated cat. I'm going to quickly show them off here. So on the grey carpet we have a cat that looks like this. On the orange carpet we have a cat that looks like this. And then on the light grey carpet we have a cat that looks like this. The only issue I have is I am having real difficulty trying to figure out what the colour of the collars are. I've sent Ciaran a message just to see if he can explain that for me a bit better, because I'm struggling to tell if it's white or light grey. I've got white on them right now, but I just can't tell for sure what colour they're meant to be. So I've gone with white. Do whatever you think it is. I've sent Ciaran a message, so once I have a response from him, I will leave a comment in the comment section letting you know what colours they actually are. Okay, second correction in the bedroom here is, first of all, this sign underneath the ink sac no longer wants to be a glow ink. You want to get rid of that, and to do that, what you're going to do is you're simply going to use a normal ink sac to remove the glow ink, just like so. Okay, second correction is underneath the copper ingot. The sign is now in oak, and it is no longer dyed pink. So go ahead and do that. Third update is this closet right here needs to be moved over a block from where it is right now. Which means we need to put the doors back on like so. There we go. And then the fourth update is we have a lime green shulker box in the bedroom. So I need to find where shulker boxes are. Here they are. We want a lime one. And that's going to go right here next to the oxeye daisy. However, we want it to be facing like this. Okay, with that being done, we have a correction for the whatchamacallit, the furniture store. I keep forgetting the name of that thing. And it's one tiny correction, and it's one of the bookshelves. The pictures I had it accurate, but Ciaran went ahead and updated it because they added new blocks in and whatnot since he built it. So down in the corner here we had a bookshelf with a flower pot on top. That was accurate originally, but then 1.20 came along and Ciaran changed it out to a chiseled bookshelf. So I need to find the flower pot again, put that back up there, and I don't think there are any more updates in here. I haven't really checked, to be honest, but I did know that one for sure. And you can see I've gotten rid of the terrain down here because I want to give us some land to build the bees build and whatnot onto, so got rid of all that terrain. Another update is over in Berry's doghouse, and the buttons have been changed out to dark oak again. So yeah, let's grab some dark oak buttons. I swear Ciaran is doing this to annoy me. Then again, when I asked him about these buttons, he said he didn't know they had changed, and so yeah, I don't know what's going on with those, but they are dark oak right now. So go ahead and fix those. Another update I had was for the, or a correction really, was for the Cellar Florist, and I just completely blanked on these. These were here when I built it, but I didn't see them for whatever reason. But there are a couple of flowers down at the entrance here. And so we're going to grab some red tulips, we're going to grab orange tulips, white tulips, and pink tulips. And we're going to go in that order. We're going to go red, orange, white, pink, like so. And then we're going to do the same on the left hand side here, red, orange, white, pink. And that is the Sell a Flower Florist done. So, I do believe that was all the updates I had for this video here. I believe so. I'm just going to go... Yeah, I think so. There are a couple of... Oh no, we have those in mind. Yeah, then I think I've got everything that I wanted to update in this video. I do believe I'm not seeing anything, so let's get started on the aquarium then. Now, this aquarium is going to be a little challenging because I've got a whole bunch of water up here. So what I think I'm going to do I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly come in and get rid of all this water. So I will be back once he has done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has done quite a bit of work here. And you can see a lot of this has changed. So first of all, we've got a new path that goes around this, from the clothes shop all the way and connects all the way down to the path down here in front of the bread bakery that we have. So let's get started on this. The coordinates for this path are 367, 63, 68, and 366, 63, 68 again as well. And again, we're just going to connect that all the way down to the path in front of the bread bakery. So just go ahead and do that. And I have torches on this path here. You may be wondering why. I think I was counting how long this path was. Yeah, I was. Because this path, I was going to give you the dimensions of this path right here. Because Ufuf asked for it. It was a total of 36 at the time, but it has since changed and is now, yeah, connects up to where I had it just now. So, with that being done, we can now get to work on the back of the building itself, and we mainly just need to make adjustments to it. And you can see I've blocked off all the water as well. So, what we're going to do, we're going to come to the back of the building, and this is going to be really difficult to explain, I feel. But we're going to get rid of pretty much all of this back here. I'm going to get rid of these sea lanterns. We're just going to leave this little shape here, though. Again, right here, we're going to get rid of all this. There we go. And my invisible helper was also meant to get rid of this dirt down below us as well. But he didn't, apparently. The reason for this is because there's going to be a bunch of terrain back here that we need to build. Yay! Terrain. Oh boy. But let's just get rid of all this dirt. I'm going to have my invisible helper finish that off. And the last thing we need to quickly do is just fill in these 3 little gaps here with dark prismarine. So this is what the back of it should look like right now, except for the fact this should be, oops, dark prismarine down at the bottom here as well. So this is what it should look like at the back of the building right now. So go ahead and copy that. I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly come in, and he's going to get rid of the dirt. He's going to build the terrain. I'm going to then pan over it all and show you what it needs to look like. So I will be back once he has done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has filled in all the terrain and dug us down a little bit, and I'll go over down there in a minute. But first, let's get the terrain done. So the first thing we have to explain is the fact that all the sea lanterns down here at the front of the building, first of all, are gone. They are not in the floor anymore. They are gone. Second of all, we're now going to connect these little front L patterns, whatever you want to call these little shapes, all the way down to the ones at the back. And we'll fix the water up when we're finished with all the terrain and everything. But we're just going to simply connect those down to the back, like so. And then on the left side here, closest to the igloo, for the terrain, we're going to go one block past the sea lanterns here. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to have 4, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2. And this is going to have a little andesite path connecting up to it. Then a 3, and then a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just making sure of that. And then that will connect up to the sea lanterns down here, like so. And then for the how deep this goes, the floor is at Y56, so the walls themselves come down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. There's going to be more terrain and whatnot down here, but I kind of want to do the inside of the build before we get round to all this, just so that water doesn't come spilling out all over here. We can see inside through the windows and everything. We also have, that way, nice easy access to everything down here. Now, can I get rid of all this? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Actually, no, we do need to get rid of all this, don't we? Yeah. And I'm sorry for the cough. But I do believe we have to get rid of... Yeah, okay, we do. we have to get rid of the entire inside here. So I'm going to have my invisible helper come in, and he's going to completely get rid of the inside of this building, and I will be back once he has done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has removed the entire inside of the aquatic aquarium, except oh, that needed to be. He broke the outside of the building a couple of times and had to repair it. So I guess he got that block wrong then. Now I'm wondering what's going to be the best way to do this. Just because you've got a downstairs, you've got a middle room, then you've got an upstairs, and I genuinely don't know the best way to explain this build. I don't know the best way to build it, and I'm kind of just winging it right now. What I think I'm going to do, to help keep the video short, I'm going to have my invisible helper build the rooms in sections, and show you, or just pan over it for you guys, because I really don't know the best way to explain this building. I don't know. I don't want to make it confusing for you guys, and so I think the best way for me to be able to do this is going to be by having my invisible helper outside of videos build sections of the room. I come back, pan over what he's built, then he builds a little bit more outside the video. I pan over it again, and just try and make it the least confusing as I can. It will also help shorten the length of the video a little bit. So I'm going to attempt that right now. So I should see you guys in just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, so my invisible helper has come in and he's built the floor to begin with. So for this floor, basically what we've done, we've just taken the front two middle rows, we've used prismarine bricks, we've brought them all the way back to the back wall. And then everything else has just been filled in with dark prismarine. So next up, I'm going to have my invisible helper. Let's see, I'm going to have him come in and I'm going to have him do the walls. So I will be back once he's done that. I'm going to try and stand somewhere. I'm going to stand outside because it could get a little hard to work in there. So I'm going to come back once he's built the walls and I'm going to pan over them, show you what they look like. I'll be back once he's done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has done the walls on the inside of the aquarium here. He's also changed these doors out. These doors now want to be warped instead of iron. So if we enter the building, we have the walls done. Oh, and he forgot one little block right there. So I'm going to just go over this quickly. So when we come in the door, we've got, obviously this is the outside of the building here. We then leave a gap. And then we have another dark prismarine. We go back a total of 2. We turn to the left and we have 6 with 4 glass up here. We then turn and we have 3 and it connects up to what we already had from the previous version. And it's the same on both sides. So I'm just going to quickly pan over this for you guys to copy. And obviously on top of all this, the prismarine continues like it does on the outside, and the prismarine also continues into the inside from the doorway here. You don't want to like leave this off and have it empty. No, this comes in like so. Okay, so with that being said, the next thing we're going to do is pretty much we're just going to grab some. I'm going to do this in video right here. I'm not going to have my invisible helper do this because there's no point. We're going to grab some prismarine stairs. And we're going to go around all the prismarine on the inside here with upside down stairs, just covering it all up like so. Okay, I'm going to go around here and do the exact same thing. We're just going to cover up every single prismarine block that we see on the inside here with upside down stairs. With that being said, the next thing we're going to do is the ceiling. And the ceiling is pretty much going to be the exact same as the floor. We are going to have to change some of this out to do the tanks, but we're going to have 2 rows of prismarine brick in the middle, and then the rest of it's going to be filled in with dark prismarine. And again, some of this will be changed out for the tanks a little bit later on, but I'll get round to that, yeah, when it comes down to it. So let's just finish filling this in, and then I will have my invisible helper I think come in, do the rest of the details downstairs. Or should I build the elevator first? Wondering how I want to do this one. Let's see. Let's just finish filling this in, then I'll think about it. I need a way to get down, so if I destroy those 2 blocks and then replace them. So yeah, this is what it should look like right now. So make sure you have this. Next up, let's see. I kind of want to do the tanks, to be honest. Yeah, let's do the tanks. So what we're going to do, if we come in the door and we go to the right-hand side, we're going to break some of this glass. And we need to grab ourselves some. Oh dear, I've got water spilling out everywhere, not good. There we go, fix that up. Okay, I don't think that broke anything, that's fine. We're going to need some red sand, regular sand, and some gravel. So let's grab some of that. We've got gravel, sand, red sand. And what we're going to do, if we come to this front left corner down here, we're going to place a sand. Then we're going to have 2 red sand, a regular sand, then we're going to have a gravel, and then 2 regular sand. And let me just quickly see something here. We also want to bring this wall right here across like so. Just while we have that there, this is going to be one of the elevators again inside here. So just bring that wall over like so. And you can do the same on the other side as well. We'll get around to that in a few minutes. But for the next row, we're going to go from left to right on each row. We're going to have 2 red sand, then we're going to have 3 gravel, and then we're going to have 2 red sand. Okay, next row, we're going to have 2 sand, 1 red sand, 1 gravel. No, 2 gravel, my bad. So this is what it should look like in here. Now, we've got some details in here. We need to fill it in with water first of all. And looking up at the ceiling, yeah, the ceiling in here is meant to be dark prismarine, so we've got that right. But we need some water. We need to fill the entire thing in with water. And then we need to add some seagrass and whatnot into here. So let's just fill it all up with water. And then we'll get the seagrass added in. So for the seagrass, let's see. Let's find where it is in the creative menu first, because I don't really use it all that often, so it's not in ground cover. Is it in flowers? Forgive me for not knowing where this stuff is. I don't really use seagrass all that often. Here it is. We're also going to need some, let's see, what's this? We're also going to need some kelp, which is here. And that's it for in here. So what we're going to do, in the front left corner on this 1 block of sand, we're going to have to grow some seagrass, which is... Oh, no, I put the wrong thing down. Silly me. That is 2 blocks tall. And then we're going to skip a block. We're going to do 2 regular, 1 block level seagrass. And then we're going to skip the remaining 3 blocks. On the next row, again going from left to right, we're going to skip a block, do a seagrass, and then we're going to have some kelp that goes all the way up to the ceiling, like so. And then we're going to have a regular seagrass, skip a block, seagrass, and then kelp that goes all the way up to the ceiling. Okay. On the next row, we're going to have 1 seagrass, we're going to skip 2 blocks, and then we're going to have 1 seagrass, another seagrass, which is then doubled up by 2. There we go. We can get out of here now. And that is what the inside, other than the fact, we forgot to add the fish in. But inside this tank, there's some salmon. So if we grab buckets of salmon, I need to get back in there now, don't I? Let's go ahead and add the salmon in. I've got a baby. You don't have to have a baby one. There's just 3 big ones in here, but he can grow up. That's fine. I'm not going to kill him. But there we go. We've got the 3 salmon in there, like so. And that is tank number 1 done. So if we head round to the other side, I need to get out there on my note world as well, or on the realm. Let's see. Is it the exact same? No, it's different. Okay, it is different, yeah, that's fine. So let's get inside the tank again. We're going to again grab some sand, red sand, and gravel. We also need to extend this wall over to the right, like so. Put the prismarine on top. And I didn't fill this in up here, did I? Silly me. There we go. So, with that being said, let's see. For the, I need to get in there on the realm really quick. And it's lagging a little bit, that's fine. We're again going to go from left to right. So, if we come over to the left here, in this corner we're going to have a sand, then we're going to have gravel, red sand, sand, gravel, red sand, sand. We're then going to have, from left to right, we're going to have gravel, 2 red sand, 2 gravel, 2 red sand. And then on the next row we're going to have red sand, gravel, 2 sand, and a gravel. Like so. Okay, and again we're going to fill this up with water. And then we'll do the seagrass. Go ahead, get this filled in like so. Grab some seagrass and some kelp. And let's see, again going from left to right, we're going to have seagrass that is 2 blocks tall, but I don't have enough room for bone meal right now, so we're going to have to grab some of that. There we go. We're then going to have 1 seagrass. We're going to skip 1, have a seagrass. Skip 1, have another seagrass. Moving back over to the left, on the next row we're going to skip the first 2 and have a seagrass. We're going to have 2 seagrass actually. And then we're going to skip another 2 and have 1 seagrass. Okay, on the next row in the corner we're going to have kelp that goes up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to skip 1, have a seagrass. And then we're going to skip 1 and have more kelp going up like so. And in here, what fish are these? Let's see, let's grab an empty bucket and let's scoop one of them up. Oh, and I've just destroyed some seagrass by accident. Did not mean to do that. Do they have to be in a bucket of water to do it? I'm trying to scoop them up with an empty bucket. It's a bucket of cod. Okay, so we want to fill this tank up with some cod. So let's see, bucket of cod, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cod inside this tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can exit the tank, and that is what it looks like in there. Alright, so with that being done, I need to get down here, refill this tank here, and put the glass back, please. Thank you. Let's see what we're going to do next then. Let's do the little water elevator at the back of the room here. So for this, we're going to grab some dark... I really hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys. We're going to grab some dark prismarine and some prismarine bricks. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave the corners off, and then we're just going to extend it forward by 2. We're going to put a layer of prismarine bricks up here. Need to keep this middle bit off though. And then we're just going to double that up like so. And this will go up to the 2nd floor, and it will go down to the floor beneath us as well. But we'll get more into that in a few minutes. For now, let's do the little counter, or counters, because there's 2 of them. For this, we're going to grab some prismarine brick stairs. Let's see, prismarine brick stairs, and also some prismarine brick slabs. So where are the slabs? Here they are. And what we're going to do, we're going to put an upside down stair in front of the elevator like so. Put a slab in front of that. And then bring it all the way towards the window. Whoops. Like so. We're then going to break off this 2nd block here. And we're going to replace that with a warped trap door. Which should open, let me see, like so. There we go. And then there's just going to be simply 3 barrels in the back here facing like this. That is going to be the same on both sides, so we're just going to quickly mimic that over here. Adding in the trap door like so. And then the barrels like that. And that is pretty much in here done, apart from there is a little seating area behind us, which we're going to do in a moment. So let's go do it now. For this seating area, we're going to grab dark prismarine stairs and some warped signs. And they're just going to simply go down here like so, in this little corner shape, with signs on the ends, like so. There we go. Okay, with that being done, there's just a few little details in here. We'll do the water elevators a little bit later. And again, this will go down and it will go up. But we'll do these a little bit later on. So for the remaining few details in here, we've basically just got some torches. So for the torches, we're going to add one here and here. We're then going to turn. We're going to have one here to the left of the window. One here above the middle of the barrels. And I forgot to bring these prismarine brick stairs actually need to come around the water elevator here. My bad. So let's just quickly go ahead and do that. And I need that to be, let's see, like so. So no, those prismarine brick stairs, or prismarine stairs up here, should go around the water elevator as well. But then we should have torches here and here. A torch here and a torch here. That was it, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. There's a couple of signs. These are warped signs, and they're going to say salmon and cod, but I'm going to have my invisible helper do those outside of video. But it's a warped sign right here. It says salmon on the second line. And I'm not sure what colour the writing is. I think it might be a light grey or a white by the looks of it, but I cannot guarantee it. And over here it's going to say cod on the second line, and again I don't know exactly what colour the signs are. It's either white or light grey, I just can't be sure which one specifically. But go ahead and do those in your own time. And that is the middle room, or the main area, finished. So let's head downstairs, because that's the part that's getting me the most here. We have to finish off this water elevator. So what we're going to do for this water elevator, we're going to grab some more dark prismarine and some prismarine bricks. And what we're going to do is underneath the 2 prismarine bricks we have right here, we're going to do dark prismarine. We're going to bring that all the way around. And then we're going to have some regular prismarine, if I can find where that is. Here it is. And that's going to go all the way around like so. And then underneath the prismarine, we're going to have prismarine bricks that go all the way around. And then just underneath that, we're going to have another layer of prismarine bricks, which only go on the back and the sides. So if we're up here, this is the exit, so we need to get rid of these 2 right here. Then underneath that, we're going to have dark prismarine, like so. So this is kind of what it looks like from down below here. Hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys again. It's just a really awkward thing to explain, because I can't give you a shape from the outside of the building like I normally would. But once we have that, we're again going to extend it. Let's see here. Forward by 1 block. Because obviously this would already be extended, and then it would go back here, like so. And then obviously, boom, fill that in. And that's how we'll leave it, just kind of like this. Again, really hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys, but it's really awkward to explain, especially just floating out in the middle of nowhere. But once we have that done here, what we're going to do... How do I want to explain this? I'm going to have my invisible helper come in and do the walls again. I'm going to kind of do what I did upstairs. I'm going to have my invisible helper do the walls, and then I'm going to pan over them all and explain them as I go. So I will be back once he has done that. Okay, so my invisible helper has done the walls, the floor, and the ceiling inside this room. Now, we are going to have to make some adjustments to the walls. I've just done them in a way that would be easier for me to explain to you guys. But basically what we've done is, or what my invisible helper has done, he brought the water elevator back by 1 block. So it was 1 block closer to the outside, and it matches up with the back of the building, as you can see here. And then if I come back inside, I can properly explain what this is meant to look like. To the left of the water elevator, we go 4 glass, 4x2 window. Then we have prismarine bricks. Come forward a block, prismarine bricks. Then we go diagonal, and we have a total of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh. Has my invisible helper done this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, he has not. He's done this right. Just going to double check it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we want a total of 13 blocks showing on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we're going to have a back wall that pretty much comes all the way over here, which is identical to this side. So, with that being done, we now have to, because you can see these dirt blocks in the ceiling as well, and the floor is the same as upstairs. It's 2 rows of prismarine bricks with dark prismarine everywhere else. And then obviously the ceiling is all dark prismarine, and it goes 1 block above this prismarine here. But you can see we've got little blocks of dirt, and the reason for that is they are from outside. If we break those dirt blocks, water is going to come pouring from outside the building all the way to the inside, so we do not want that. Instead, what we are going to do is we're going to cover them up by simply doing this, and that wants to be a prismarine, my bad. And then we're going to go to the left one, like so. We're going to do that same thing over here, and then to the right one, like so. And then we're going to turn and we're going to start building the actual tank. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some dark prismarine. We're going to go across a total of 4 to the right of this. Should leave us 1 block away. And then if we turn, we're then going to have another 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, like so. And all of that is going to get light blue stained glass on top of it, with then prismarine going around the top here, like so. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're going to go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, light blue stained glass on top. Hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys to follow along with. And then we're going to have the little water elevator. So again, we're going to have a dark prismarine. We're going to extend it forward 1 and back 1. We're going to have prismarine bricks on top. We're going to extend that over to the wall. And then if we come inside, we're also going to extend this to the wall like so. So it should leave this nice little 1 block hole. And if we break up here, we're going inside of the inside of the water elevator that we had before. So we'll do the same thing here, extend it forward 1 and back 1, the 2 rows of prismarine bricks, prismarine on top, extend it over to the wall on the front and the back, however just leaving, I didn't do the prismarine up here, did I? Silly me. Let's leave that off so we can get inside the tank. So yeah, this is what it looks like. If we come in, this one we need to break that little hole there. And there we go. So, with that being said, let's get the tank done next, or the tanks. We're going to do this one on the left first. And again, I really hope I'm not making this too confusing for you guys. I'm going to pan over everything quickly for you guys to see it properly. So again, just feel free to copy this all down. Really hope I haven't made this too confusing for you guys. If I have, then I apologize. But we're just going to come inside the tank. And what we're going to do, and I need to get in there actually. That would help. Block off that water from spilling out. In the front left corner here, we're going to have one block of sand, a gravel, and then a sand. On the next row, we're going to have red sand, sand, gravel. We're not going to go any further just yet. On the next row, we're going to have 3 red sand, and then 1 sand on the next row. The reason for this is because we are then going to step up by a block. And what I mean by this is I've also just noticed something. Give me a moment here. Oh, we want to double this wall up here. It was 13, wasn't it? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, okay. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh no, we only want 12 showing. Hold on. Let me just quickly go check this on the other side. Like I did. Oh no, one of the frogs escaped. Okay. That was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is interesting. Oh, I've made a mistake. That is why. We actually don't want this water elevator on the right hand side here. This is gone. This isn't there. That's my fault. I was not paying enough attention to that. Yeah, that should be there. This tank should extend all the way across to the wall. My bad. My bad. So it's 13 on this side, 12 on this side. I've probably made this really confusing for you guys now, and I really do apologize, but we're just going to double this up right here. So again, side with the water elevator, if we come down, on the left-hand side, we've got a water elevator here. And then we've got this doubled up wall here. So this wall on the left-hand side should be 12. The wall on the right should be 13. There. Sorry if I made that too confusing for you guys. That was my fault. I should have checked that over a bit more carefully, but I didn't. I need to get back inside the tank. And as I was saying, we're going to step up a block now. So we're going to have a block of sand, a block of gravel, a red sand, and it doesn't really matter what you put underneath here. I'm just using the blocks that sit on top. Then we're going to have sand and gravel. So this is what the inside of the tank looks like here in terms of the floor. We're going to fill this first level up with water, and oh shoot, it's all escaping. Yep, I forgot about that one. But we only want this first level filled in with water down here. We're then going to grab some seagrass and some kelp. And what we're going to do is, let's see. On this front row here, we're going to put a seagrass on the gravel. Go forward 1 to the right 1. Forward 1. And then to the left 1. And then we're going to have a block of kelp back there in that corner. And there are a total of 3 frogs in here. So I need frog spawn eggs. I don't know what the frog eggs look like, to be honest. So let's type it in. Frog. Here we go. And they are, okay, yeah, they look like that, pretty much. They're just the orange frogs, like so. So let's go ahead, get out of that tank, and that is what they look like. I need to put one of the frogs back in there on the realm, but I will do that a little bit later on. Okay, in the other tank, let's go over there now. Let's get inside. We're again going to grab sand, red sand, and gravel. And I need to get in there as well. So, and this is going to be the axolotl tank. So, going from left to right, We're going to start with 2 blocks of gravel, then a sand, a block of gravel, and a block of red sand. Going to the next row, and okay, sorry about that little cut there. I just wanted to make sure I was definitely 100% recording, because something told me I wasn't, but I am. That's fine. On the next row, we're going to start with red sand, sand, red sand, gravel, and sand. On the next row, we're going to do 2 sand, then we're going to do 1 gravel, red sand, gravel. On the next row, we're going to have 2 red sand and 3 gravel, like so. And then we have some seagrass and some kelp, and we also need some axolotls to go in here. So, on the front row, we've got kelp. Oh, I also need to fill this in with water, don't I? Duh. Otherwise I can't place it all. And this tank is just completely filled in water. Like so. Okay. So with that being done, in this front left corner on this gravel, we're going to pile up some kelp. We're then going to skip to, we're going to have some seagrass, which goes up a total of 2 blocks tall. So let's bone meal that. On the next row, we're going to have 2 seagrass here like so, that are both doubled up. Then we're going to skip a block and we're going to have a single seagrass. On the next row, we're going to skip a block and then have a single seagrass. Skip a block, single seagrass, and then kelp going up like so. And then on the next row, kelp going up again in the corner. Skip a block, seagrass doubled up. And then a single seagrass down there. And then we just have 1 pink axolotl in here. I said pink, not brown. Not baby blue either. No, I want the pink one, please. There we go. We got a pink one. And apparently these two are glitched or something, because I can't attack them. Here we go. It's because they're in the kelp. There we go. But yeah, we just want 1 single. Oh, really? Really? You had to escape? No, you stay in there. 1 single pink. Oh no, then there's another one. Never mind, there is another one in there. I just couldn't see him. For this one, we want the, let's see. This could take a while to get it right. I just broke something. I broke a bit of kelp, okay. And I've got rid of my sword. Great. I'm going to have my invisible helper do the axolotl, and I'll throw a picture up on screen of what he looks like. So, let's get down here finished then, now that that's finished. And I feel like I'm going to break this up into 2 videos, because this is getting pretty long. So let's just finish up the details down here, and then in the next video we'll do upstairs. And the water elevators we'll finish off as well. In here we've got some torches. And if we're facing the water elevator, torches are going to go up here in the corners. And then here and here. Then if we turn, we've got a torch that goes here. And a torch that goes here. And then just down here we've got a torch here. And a torch that goes opposite it here. And that is it in terms of torches. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab some spruce stairs. We're going to grab some warped signs. And that should be good. Okay. So if we're facing the tanks, we turn around. We want to be 1 block away. And there's going to be a little seating area that goes here. Like so. I do believe. Is that right? Yep, that is correct. Warped signs on the side. So you can look in and you can see the axolotls. We're going to do the same thing over here with the frogs. We're going to have a little seating area here like so. Warped signs on the ends. And I've just been disconnected from the realm. Not fun. I have to try and load that back up now. Let's wait for the game to load quickly. Okay, come on, game. But there's I don't need the realm. There's simply 2 chairs right down here with warp signs on the side, so you can look outside to the terrain that will be there eventually, which I will also build in the next video. So yeah, we're going to do the same over here. The warp signs on the side, just 2 little spruce stairs in the middle, like so, and that is downstairs. So I'm going to end that here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.